Whereas with wood's out in the weather all the time and the sun, and wood just eventually rots, even if you treat it. As you can see with this one here, this is for airplanes. You put the nose up here, that's a wing holder. Tail wheel goes back here, and you can bench test your airplane there. You know, run up the engine, and these will keep your plane from shooting off of the table. But it's an amazing hobby, and this is one of the nicest RC fields that I've seen in the greater Cincinnati area. I live over in Kentucky. We have this nice pavilion here, clubhouse. They have like a room inside. You have the code. They have a refrigerator with like water, drinks, snacks, and I never use it because I'm on a pretty healthy diet. But anyway, got my Whiplash flying again post crash. There was a glitch with the Bavarian flybarless control unit 3SX that caused the helicopter to go from a controlled hover to slamming down in like 1/10 of a second. Right over there, actually. I think it was, yeah, it would have been the last one. And there were a bunch of the guys from the Dawn Patrol. Dawn Patrol is a group of RC airplane guys where they have these huge World War I RC airplanes, like biplanes, tri-wings, Fokkers, Camels, like just you name it. Old World War II airplane, or World War I airplanes, and a lot of them use 4-stroke engines. My helicopter uses 2-stroke, so they're so big, and just the way these planes are is like they literally sound almost like the real airplanes from that era. But we didn't have a very good spring this year, weather-wise, temperature-wise. It really did not feel like spring at all. And all of a sudden into June it finally started getting hot, so we just basically this year went straight from winter to summer with pretty much no buffer in between. This has been one of the coolest springs I've experienced in a while. Of course, I was out of the country for a couple of years, and I've been out of the area numerous other times, so it's just that way here in the northern Kentucky, greater Cincinnati area, being in the middle of the jet stream. And name of the town where I live is called Cold Spring. I used to joke that I guess they're so poor they could only afford one spring. Get it, you know. Anyway, but in more recent years I started joking it's appropriately named because it definitely is a cold spring. But that's about all I have for today. I mean, I realize you probably can't see it on camera unless it's kind of spritzing the lens, but it is fairly consistently sprinkling, and I don't have any kind of a glove or plastic to cover my transmitter, and those little droplets would not have had any effect on the way the engine was running. For some reason, I mean, it could be because, like, I was up in Pennsylvania, so I probably do need to adjust those high and low end needles for the carburetor. It could be too lean, it could be too rich, and I noticed you know, from the first pickup to hover, that the tail was just constantly wagging. So the engine might have been four-stroking, which it's not supposed to do. So next time I fly it, I'll probably have to make a needle adjustment. It's very humid today. It's kind of rained off and on, but I did at least get that one short little flight in, so wasn't a complete loss coming to the field. I did get to fly the Whiplash at least one time. So that's all I have in this video, and I'm gonna head back to my old Kentucky home. Have a good day.